This is Lucia with a translation of the Drops of Inspiration, authored by Ricardo Melo, themed Bring More Love to Your Life. Hello, my dear friends. Good morning. Today I have a proposal for you. What would it be like if you loved more? How would it be if you used the practice of love as a great balm to heal your own weary and peace-hungry soul, but also the soul of those around you? My dear friends, what would it be like if we could really follow the teachings of Jesus and make love the great universal language of our lives? Well, generally speaking, our beloved gospel teaches us how to love. Do you agree? Ultimately, all the wonderful teachings from the gospel show love as a source of comprehension, understanding, giving, inspiration, and renewal. Isn't that right? Love as a living fuel makes us start each day with a more generous and optimistic look towards life. We can choose to ignore our divine nature, or we can remember that we are born from the love of God, and we should literally use such love as fuel on our daily routine. Let's have a more practical chat now. Maybe you have something against someone. Maybe something's bothering you. Maybe it's a sadness that cuts deep. When you look at this person with the common eyes of an ordinary human being, what do you want to do? You're going to want revenge. Your revolting feelings will make you want to fight. This is how we feel, right? Isn't this the reason why so many wars and conflicts take place? But we can adopt a look of love instead. We can start putting ourselves in other people's shoes, asking ourselves, why does this person act like that? Why is this person so stubborn? Did she go through things I did not? Well, I know about Jesus. Does this person know about Jesus? What can I do to help this person improve? Instead of adding fuel to the fire, love puts out the fire. Some people like to yell to try to impose themselves and their ideas on others to show that they're in charge of things. If you go talk to a person who's yelling and start yelling louder, this power dispute only harms you. Do you agree? If you see a person screaming and all of a sudden someone who consciously chooses love approaches and starts speaking softly, the screamer will be more irritated by this peace and tranquility in the beginning. The soft-spoken person will make her point, showing knowledge and respect, allowing the agitated person to express herself, demonstrating balance. As time goes on, there will be no more arguments left to justify screaming. Why? Because the person who chose to exercise love wasn't seeking revenge. On the contrary, that person talked to the other one, visualizing her in a halo of light. This light will naturally neutralize the anger coming from the person's heart. Love does that. My friends, that is the reason why loving beings are more free. It is because they're not prisoners of anger. They're not prisoners of resentment. Without a doubt, resentment imprisons our hearts. Do not let that happen to you. Our gospel invites us to love more. My friends, isn't it wonderful when we talk to the plants and animals? It is nice that even the beings devoid of human intelligence can feel the vibration of love and docility radiating from us. Haven't we heard that some people make plants grow luxuriantly when they approach them? Some people may say, oh, he loves animals, or animals love him. I wonder why. It is because animals do not recognize what they see cognitively, or rather listen, but they can feel the vibrations just like the plants do. So, my dear friends, when we choose to cultivate love as the language of life, we are gradually transforming everything that surrounds us. We reduce fighting. We bring tranquility where there was anxiety before. You bless your food with a prayer, and this prayer makes any food much more special. Love does that. So why should we live a common, mundane, and egocentric life when we can experience love instead? It doesn't make any sense. People who love get sick less. And when they get physically sick, they heal faster. Medicine proves that. We've talked about this so many times. Through psychoneuroendocrine immunology, we have this direct proof of how love and noble feelings help our own body to heal itself. Our drop of inspiration invites you to love more. It invites you to think about where and how you can love more. Reflect upon how you can bring more of the gospel to your day-to-day, to your words and tone of voice, to the way you look at things and touch them, to the way you live, so that everyone around you can feel this true and genuine peace that only a loving heart is able to feel. And do not start giving me excuses such as, I cannot handle it, I can't do it. My friends, this is a process. We have to start somewhere, right? No matter what mistakes we've made, every day is a day of renewal. Every instant is a chance to rewrite our story from a much higher consciousness. After all, Jesus came to earth to remind us of our divine power, so we can rewrite our story. So let's go. How long are you going to keep waiting for? It's time to start living closer to all those noble energies that love can bring. Please share the drops of inspiration with your contacts. Let's spread light, peace, and gratitude. May God be with you all, my friends. Thank you.